Hello and welcome everyone to part 2 of the configuration series between Okta and Google Workspace. In this video, we will focus at the provisioning. Very simple, go to provisioning, integration. Here are some instructions that you can read and configure API integration. Enable it and authenticate with your Google account. Now, typically you will have a service account, but you can also use your admin account for the Google tenant. Then approve the access that Okta needs from Google. After that, the Okta should provision get the token in order to provision the users. So here we see that it's successful. I can hit save, and then more options will show up. So I have here more options from Okta to Google, and then from Google to Okta. Let's go through them one by one. First, from Okta to Google Workspace, I can edit here and enable Okta to create user, update user, deactivate, and finally, optionally, if you want to sync passwords. So from this option, I can sync random password. This in case that you only want the authentication to keep happening from Okta, and there's no direct login to Google, so the password will be randomized and user does not know about it. Or you can sync the exact same password. This case is where the login to the Gmail should happen with also a password. Some examples like the email clients where you need to put the password, but right now most of the email clients should allow the redirect to authenticate and come back. So this shouldn't be a problem, but those options are available. I will leave it right now, just like that, and save. There are more options down here with the Google Workspace attribute mapping. You'll see this very useful in the case where attributes need to be mapped between Google and Okta, Okta and Google. Under Profile Editor, there will be more options that you can customize what values or attribute to map between the applications. Now to Okta, when I bring the users from Google, we have multiple options. The general option here, where I can do scheduled import, this case where you still have Google as the source of truth, or it's continuously updating user, adding users there, you might enable the option to schedule imports that to happen in every period of time so that the users can still be synchronized and up to date. I will just leave this option actually as the default. I don't need this to be enabled. And this is another thing, the user creation and matching. Of course, when I bring the users from Google, how I will match them for an existing user if they are there so that the user can be linked or create a new user. So for example, here there is the email match. There are different matches options like combination or the partial match. I will leave this for the email match. There is also the auto confirm exact match. So if I'll bring a user from Google that I already have in Okta, I'll just auto confirm that and link them. If they are new users, I can enable the confirm and activate. Now this is helpful when you have the scheduled import enabled because this will allow the users to be activated, confirmed, all automatically without the admin needs to go and confirm them. I will leave this right now as it is so that we can see together how we can manually import and then activate the user. Finally, there is the profile and lifecycle sourcing. This is the case where you have Google as the source of truth, and from there it will update the attribute and update the user information. So it can be a profile sourcing, that's what we call it. And yeah, so let me go back and go to import. From here, I can click on import now since the provisioning enabled, so the import should work fine. Click on import, and this will bring me all the users that I have on my testing tenant. This is really a small testing tenant, so I only have like 2 or 3 users. You remember one user is updated because from the previous video, we had a user already added to Okta manually. Now from here, I can just go ahead and bring this user. I can confirm. Once the user shows, I can also say activate this user and confirm. And this will bring me the user and activate it. If I go to the assignment, the user should be added there. That's what we have for provisioning. In the next video, we'll cover more the assignment, how we can assign groups, users, and how those users and groups will be created to the downstream application, which is Google Workspace. Thank you very much, and we will meet at the next and final video of this configuration series where we will talk about the application assignment.